Last touchback was 2019 against Penn State, yeah.
Oh, you remember?
Yeah, I remember. I got told to kick it in the end zone, yeah. Yeah. It wasn't even, yeah, I remember. Yeah.
So you hadn't had one accidentally then?
Yeah, there was, I think I've had 5 in my career, and the other 4 was an accident, but that one I remember. The 5th one was before the half, just trying to get the punt off, yeah.
How do you do that? I mean, seriously, how do you not get one in by accident over 3 seasons?
Well, there is a bit of luck to it. I mean, people try to say there isn't, but I just think it's a lot of preparation. It's a lot of understanding how I punt and how the ball rotates, and where are we on the side of it. If I'm on the 40, so I've got 40 yards to the end zone, I'm not going to try to hit a ball 100%. I'm going to try to put it to the corner, and we got such good gunners and such good punt team that we're able to stop that ball from going into the end zone a lot of the time. So it's a collective effort, and there is a little bit of luck as well, but I also try to put myself and our team in an advantageous situation, and I look at a touchback as a potential. It's a 10-yard return every time, because we could get a fair catch on the 10, or we could get a touchback and back out of the 20, right, for a punt. So yeah.
Did you grow up watching much college football, or what attracted you to come over and play college football?
Yeah, so my dad was a big fan of sports in general, but in particular American football. And when I was 10 or so, he brought me the Madden 06 game with Dominic McNabb on the cover. And he also showed me a lot of movies like Any Given Sunday and The Program and these type of movies. So my interest in American football and college sports in general stemmed from him. And I would also try to watch the NFL. So Sunday Night Football was on Monday morning. Monday Night Football was on Tuesday morning. And I'd always try to just watch it, and I just paid attention. And I knew in the back of my mind that when I was old enough to maybe potentially try to when I was old enough to go to a postgraduate of study, I was trying to go to college to punt. So, yeah.
And that's your summer, so you're not skipping school on Monday or Tuesday morning.
Oh no, I skipped a lot of school to watch the games. Don't worry about that. Yeah, I watched a lot. Yeah.
There's a fair amount of other punters like James Evans, Indiana, coming over. What do you think has caused that kind of recent trend of punters coming to play college football?
Yeah, I think the popularity of American football and just like college sports in general has increased so much. It's just on TV more, I feel like. I have mates in Australia that 10 years ago wouldn't have known the difference between the conferences or the differences between the NFL or anything. And now they love it. They're all about it. They're wearing the hats and they're wearing the T-shirts and stuff. And I just think the sport's just grown so much in Australia. And in particular, you see a lot of Australians that are punters, and that's from Pro Kick Australia, the academy from Melbourne with Nathan Chapman and John Smith. What they've done for so many kids in Australia is huge. And so the growth of those two things, I think, and just the way technology is and society is, I think it's more integrated. So you can see more global sports. So I think that's a big reason.
Why do you think the practice of punting is so big in Australia? Does that have something to do with, Australian rules football or something like that?
Yeah, so Australian rules football, to pass the ball you have to punt it, and to score you have to punt it. So we have uprights, just like these uprights either end, and to score you need to put the ball through the uprights off your foot. So how you might have grown up, or anyone might have grown up throwing a baseball or throwing a football, we grow up punting the ball 20 yards back and forth with our friends or dad or whoever. So it's sort of it's built into us. It's very natural, and Australian football being Australia's own sport, it's so huge that it's just sort of a natural transition for a punter to an Australian player to punt in college or NFL. It becomes sort of natural to us.
So I understand you met Tory Taylor at Pro Kick?
Yes.
Is that right?
Yeah.
He wanted me to ask you how it felt to have the second best hair in the Big Ten among punters.
Yeah, so Jesse Merkro has the first, and Tory's third then, yeah. No, he's awesome. He does, I don't know what he's doing. He might have like a little perm on that fringe or something. Because he definitely didn't have that a few years ago. So, you know what I would say, Tory? I wake up and this is my hair. I hide the grays, I shave the height, but I don't go and get a perm. So you can tell him that.
You have a good relationship with him, though.
He's awesome. He's such a tremendous player. He really is, and you're in awe watching him sometimes. The way he in pressure situations for Iowa can put them in good spots. And top of that, even more than that, he's such a great dude. He's a really good guy, and you root for those guys. And I'm excited to play. They're coming to us, and so that's going to be such an exciting game. And I'm excited.
Iowa fans still talk about the 2019 game, and they loved watching your punting, even though your team lost 30-0.
Yeah.
If you remember that game.
Yes, I do remember
the game. You were just on fire that game.
Yeah. Well, our punt team is, such an important play for us, and it has been for so long. And I was just trying to do my best on each punt, and obviously it wasn't the result we wanted. But the Iowa fans were really nice to me that day. Yeah.
They're into punting.
Yeah,
Iowa fans are.
I've heard. Yeah, so they love Tory then for sure.